Okay, I'm going to the mystery door. Pardon me. Because its very appearance vexes me. What are you? Okay, and do we have any more? Okay, so we have new information on Maggie. Okay, so we weren't able to help her solve the current case, but she had fun hanging out with you and is looking forward to hanging out again soon. Sweet. Wait, you dislike privacy and boundaries? Ooh, I don't know about that. What are you?
Looking at the tiny, big-headed door that stands before you, it's hard not to wonder if perhaps the deviators have glitched. But a quick inspection does seem to show they're working just fine.
It's a tiny Dorian. Taru! Thank you very much for your $75 donation to Point of Pride. That brings us to $700. That, wow. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we are now 70% towards our $1,000 goal. That is incredible. Also, Terralyn, well, thank you. Thank you again for participating in the giveaway for the previous one, and your book should be out to you soon. 300 more dollars, $300 more dollars, but also don't feel like you ever have to donate 300. Although if you have $300 to donate, I'm not going to stop you. I am in fact going to encourage you. You are now trapped in this stream with me, just like my character is trapped in this house, unable to leave. So, yeah. But even for as little as $5, you can help Point of Pride. Hold on, I had the milestones up. Let me grab them again. So yeah, $5 covers the cost to send out a gender-affirming garment, chest binder, or shapewear. $100 sends out 25 of those garments. $500 can fund 5 to 10 sessions of permanent hair removal for a trans person who could not otherwise afford it. And once we hit $1,000, which is the current goal, it provides financial assistance for a trans person seeking gender-affirming surgery. At higher levels of donation, you can actually like I believe at $10,000, if they're able to get or snag a $10,000 donation from someone, that would completely cover, gender affirming surgery for somebody who could not otherwise afford it. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, Tiny Dorian. Tiny Dorian.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
You saying I'm nothing?
Oh, jeez. No.
I'm still a door, not a cabinet, not a hatch.
So there's a difference.
A door, just as much as the rest.
Okay, but what's behind you?
Understand?
I understand.
Good.
You last met a tiny, big-headed Dorian at the ironing board closet. Same bouncer energy, smaller package. He's not letting you in. So we found Tiny Dorian. We still have to find a Dorian facing the wrong way, so that must be another clue. Like, I must need to pay attention to the doors. Maybe one's not maybe one's like facing the wrong way. Okay, I have 3 more charges. We got some hints about other, because Maggie mentioned the hamper, the stackables. Yeah. Okay, the doors are definitely making noises as I pass through them. I'm not going to pretend it's not weird. curtains. There's the front door, which I did in the demo. There's the TV. Console?
The game console turns on. Team 17. Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence.
What?
This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her.
Oh my gosh.
She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Luna. Okay.
Which way do you want to go?
What? Do you think we've met or something?
Of course we've met. We're in the middle of a huge battle for Regolith on Colony 16.
Oh, my save game? Yeah, let's battle. Let's go.
Had me scared for a second, Yael.
Yael.
Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you are thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
Oh my god, I love it.
What are we gonna do?
I think we're gonna unload a whole lot of Zaker charges on the Scroufs.
Bizorg! Eat Zaker, worm! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of Scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have Assassin class Upholders, as well as Surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Is this okay, let's go. We got the right equipment?
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good. Following.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal
Don't even know
door,
what's happening anymore.
way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my troc picking skills, we'll have this open in
Troc
no time.
picking. Luna, tell me more about yourself.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average. We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
And who am I to you?
You? I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice. Cute, but expendable.
Wow.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class Upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. But there will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Try to date one of the... Okay, game, you're a little out of control. As quietly as possible.
Yeah, makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both Grunt and Surveillance Upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are.
Oh,
Oh no! Listen!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Grab Luna and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Oh. Continue to run like a badass.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
What's crafting?
We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle.
Okay, let's get crafty.
All right, we can craft something really special using this workbench. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
What do we have in our inventory?
Not much. We got zonked by that last encounter pretty hard. 1 globule, 1 wood, and 1 scrouf skin.
Okay, well, what can we make with that?
We'll have to find out. Okay, let's get started with
1 wood.
got it. And then
A globule.
got it. And then
The scrouf skin.
got it. And then
That's it, I think.
all right. I don't think that's gonna give us anything we really need, unfortunately. But there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together and it's pretty globular, which is always good for defense.
Yay, globular.
The wood gives nice heft, raising our attack. The scrouf skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort. We've got an amazing new piece of armor from this. That'll help us in the battle ahead.
Yay.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to
Wait,
begin.
what?
Celine Moonrise, prepare to die!
Are y'all sisters?
Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Who's Crescentia?
Crescentia, the goddess of the moon. We found her in 2066. And next year, she'll be destroyed, leaving us free to harvest.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
Wow, go girl.
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia, go! Ah!
Let's do the thing we never do. Use items.
Take this!
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide. Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Oh ho ho.
Wow, did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
That was fun.
I'm glad. I think this is fun too. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Sounds good, Luna.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
We are officially friends with Luna. Does that mean we have
My
gained...
friend. This time.
Oh, sorry about that, Luna. Hold on. Oh, we have to find the goggles and find the relic. Okay. Met a gun-toting spacer named Luna, played through a wild dystopian sci-fi shooter with crafting elements, and defeated the final boss together. You and she are friends, or at least that's what the screen said when you earned it. Huh. Okay. Oh no! Too much symbol. Yeah, too much. Oh, too much symbols in the. Too much symbols in the raid message. Gotta ease it down. Everybody say hi. Who's in on the raid? And I'll say hi. Sorry about the message getting deleted. That was a lot. That was a lot of symbols. A lot of symbols. Yay! Welcome on in Refinery 29. How are y'all doing? Okay, likes reloading, looting, and corridors. Fair. Dislikes Scroufs, upholders, and Celine. Yeah, I do wonder if it's like the case where everybody is voiced by the same voice performer in the entire game. Okay. Oh wait, it said A to Z. I wonder if we can figure out from a silhouette. No, I can't figure that out. Are you the dust bunny? Maybe? Oh, there's too many things to raise. There's too many things. Awesome. Well, welcome on in, and thank you PT for sending folks over here. If you don't know me, I'm Urban Bohemian. I'm a variety streamer. We do a lot of ridiculous things. Today, I am playing the visual novel Date Everything, which if you know anything about it, you already know that you're in for quite a ride. We started off living in a big house that was empty. We had goals to find love, get friends, and make enemies. And then we were given a pair of glasses that let us see inanimate objects as beings. Okay, now I want to know what that mysterious box is. So we're dating them. Or right now I think I'm mostly becoming friends with them because I don't know who I want to romance, and I hope that that's an option later on down the road. Oops, I wanted to do... Did I get any... Okay, I didn't get any additional points from becoming friends, but we're starting to be friends. So that's fine. There's also an app called Rumors where you are able to see... You're able to see what other people you can talk to. I am going completely out of order of all of this, and just like talking to anything I want. So there's a box here. I don't know what it is. And I'm really curious. I also am raising money for Point of Pride. Point of Pride is a nonprofit that provides financial aid and direct support to trans folks. They provide funds for gender-affirming surgery, HRT access, electrolysis support, freeze chest binders, and femme shapewear. Even just for $5, you can cover the cost of a gender-affirming garment, a chest binder, or femme shapewear to a recipient in need. The bot's going to talk about my Tiltify link. The little thing's going to be over my head. Little sound's going to go off if you donate. I appreciate it. But otherwise, just hang out and have a good time. I'll be on for another probably 20-ish minutes because I can also feel my tummy rumbling. I have not yet spoken to the water heater, or the boiler heater. I've sort of been speaking to things... My house was abducted, nice. I've been speaking to things in whatever order I want, and not so much what the game is telling me to do. So yeah, so far the first weird thing I found is Tiny Dorian. I have found Tiny Dorian, but I haven't found the facing the other way Dorian, so we'll see. But I don't know what this box is.
As you take in the sight of the adventurer standing before you, it's hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those old adventure serials from decades gone by.
What?
Even though she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm and a daring grin on her pretty face.
Amazing.
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here!
Okay.
I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself. But that probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it, I'm exemplary.
Thank you, Mother Gamer, for that $5 donation. I appreciate it.
But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and probably a snack of some sort?
I did not bring any of those things, but okay.
Oh, yes! Well said! Excellent point! Introductions, trite as they may be at times, are a great place to start.
So it's great because, like, they all have a really well done design, but they also all seem to have their own sort of theme music, which is great because that means you have, like, probably 100 little vignettes of music to find throughout this entire game.
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose, positively radiating confidence and daring.
I am Bo. I am the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house. This most special of houses, where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to reside. Woo-hoo!
Nice. You're saying my house is special?
The most special house in the history of houses. You might be able to tell from looking at me, but I am an explorer, an adventurer, a rake, a rogue, a bounder without any of the really unfortunate moral overtones that those words have accumulated over the years.
Nice.
Think fun-loving without the using others for my own gain part?
That is unique. Sounds like you're a fantastic box to know.
That I am. I would ask who you are, but my goodness, there hardly seems to be a point. You must be, I mean, you couldn't be any other than, right?
Who do you think I am?
I know that you are the, well,
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head, just a little.
Do you think I'm God?
it is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path. Alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I owe such a debt of gratitude and respect.
Houseologist. The leading what?
Houseologist. The leading authority in this, or any province on this house, its history, its mysteries, its great secrets. You are the resident, after all, aren't you?
Well, that is who the mail comes to, yeah. There's no way houseologist is a real thing.
Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist?
I just live here.
Oh dear.
Bo returns her hat to her head, her reverent expression fading into a rather more sour one.
Oh.
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box.
Oh, are you gonna be sick?
It's okay. I'll be all right. I'm an adventurer. I may quail, but I will always recover. But you... I may have already said too much. I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it.
I caught it. I gotcha.
All is well. Leave. Go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back and we can maybe talk about some stuff, and maybe the quest will make its way in there somehow. But no promises. Okay. See ya.
Interesting. All right, I have one more thing to talk to. Okay, so we met Bo. Some sort of quest in mind. Okay, so meet Bo at a new location. Complete Bo's quest out of the house. Okay. Alright. We will end the day, possibly the stream, with the water heater. Warning. Hot. Oh, I bet you're hot. Oh, this is... Okay, no. This is not as hot as I thought it was going to be.
Normally, you try to avoid dealing with your water heater. You're no plumber after all.
Oh my goodness. Incredible.
But as you look at the beauty standing where your water heater usually is, you wonder for a moment if that's about to change. Beyond the rigid metal of the heater lie dangerous curves. Brown skin swathed in orange and blue and silver. Her soft, pretty facial features are adorned by colorful makeup that looks like it wouldn't be out of place in a fashion magazine. She doesn't seem to notice you at first. But when she does, she lets out a sharp scream.
Ah!
Oh, that outfit does not look comfy.
Bubbling boiler rooms. You scared the living.
It takes her a moment to calm herself down. She fans at her face with her hands, exhaling loudly.
Got me flustered is all. I wasn't expecting any visitors.
Amazing.
Last folks who lived here only came down when the pilot light was out, which wasn't often. See, I'm made of the good stuff. Southern made and made to last.
Oh, just like me. Okay. You look like you are quality.
Your eyes don't lie to you. I'll tell you that much. Here I am just talking and you don't even know my name. I'm Winifred. Nice to meet you. How you doing, sweetheart?
Nice to meet
It's a
you.
pleasure. I'm not sure how much more talking I can do right now. I got work to take care of.
What is it you do?
Did you just ask your water heater what she does?
It was the only option that I had, Winifred. I don't have another option. It was on screen. It was all I was able to say. So, yeah, I did. I mean, yeah, I guess I did.
It's okay, sweetness. I'm just having some fun.
These glasses don't give me a lot of options, Winifred, okay?
But I do need to get back to work. Washford's about to kick on and Daisuke needs a bit of a push.
Are the stackables, is that the washer and dryer, Washford and Daisuke?
I need some time with River to make sure she's ready to go.
River. Yeah, I'll come by later then.
I'll hold you to that, okay? See you around.
So by talking to, okay, we're out of charges on our Daviators, so we can't like, we can't do much. Winifred's amazing. Okay, yeah, I figured that was, I mean, I'm not very good at, oh, I know that voice. And I also appreciate that people have not been screaming out like, oh, I know that voice, because you can just go to the IMDb page for the game. It's fine. But Deborah Wilson, I pretty much do know everywhere. Like as a Gen X, I'm pretty sure I've heard her in literally everything I've ever watched that was animated and many things that were live. Okay, so she likes teasing, flirting, and sensual behavior. She dislikes her location. Yeah. I mean, she's right next to my office. It's not bad. I also have a workspace.
Valdivinites! It's
Oh, no.
me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage.
That sounds
at
like
the
a plantation.
Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative.
What employees? You
Bigger than a
fired
self-driving
everybody.
Stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence.
Oh,
While
God.
the specifics of this groundbreaking
God.
collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Okay, I do appreciate that they did have a Virgin Mojito bar, though. That's nice. Since we're technically in work limbo, I don't really know if that applies to us. Okay, so we opened up some new rumors. So Winifred mentioned that Daisuke needs a bit of a push from her. Oh, could that be the dishwasher? Wait, platter up. Strong yet sensitive. Find this fragile friend all over the kitchen. Maybe Daisuke's the dishes? Okay. Wetter is better. What are you waiting for? Turn on a spigot and go with the flow. Yowza. Okay, so Washford is definitely one of the washers. Maggie and Winifred have both mentioned them. These are ones that we've completed regardless. So it's interesting. You don't need... I'm curious if I should actually go and choose the... yeah, that was a nice reference. I'm curious if I should go through the rumors I've been given, if the game is sort of giving you a path or not, because I did talk to Maggie, and there was a mystery that I could not help her solve because I hadn't talked to everyone yet. However, it's getting close to, I mean, it's getting close to time for me to stop. Are there any other permanent shadows in the house as well? I want to talk to Shadow Lord again. Does the shadow, the lamp, is the lamp shadow? No, but this is just a lamp. So does the drawer pull its... wait, is the doorknob different from the door? Or does this count as a door? It's a drawer. Okay, yeah, there's way so many too much things. Okay, that's a drawer, that's a drawer, that's a home tosser. There's so many things. Is that like a diary? Aw. Okay, time for bed. So the only quest we have is to continue to awaken datable objects. And that's it. Shh. Don't worry about what I am. Don't worry about it. Okay, what's interesting is the floor. I thought the floor might have been a... It is a rug. Okay, but it's not highlighted. Okay, that's the bedroom door. I wonder if these closet doors count as Dorian. Oh no, okay. We may have to end on doing a rubber ducky. in pure honor to our placid plastic duck simulator. Is another door? How many? Okay, so yeah, we know who you are. Okay, there's too many things in this house. Alright, last thing, and then we'll wind it down for the stream.
A very, very yellow punk dressed in studded leather glares at you. Their charming duck-like appearance does nothing to diminish the aura of absolute disdain that radiates from them.
Oh my god, yes please.
Who the duck are you?
I live here.
The bathroom?
Wow, you don't give me like that. Yeah, right there, that tile on the corner.
You ducking serious?
Just playing the game, ducky.
I only ever see you sitting and scrolling or standing with a dead blank expression on your ugly mug.
Wow.
Boring. And ducking disrespectful of yours truly, don't you think? Now get out, ducking poser.
I'd rather not.
Well, I'd rather you did. Out!
Rebel.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
Tell me.
It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this datable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Oh. Okay, yeah, tell me more.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. Pinkies! If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see you.
Okay, what kind of things are you looking for?
These datables have some subject matter that might be troubling. PTSD, violence, stalking, manipulation, domination, mental health issues, addiction, and many more. If you want a gentle warning when something approacheth, I'd recommend you turn it on.
I appreciate that. Yeah, let's do it.
On it. Content aware mode, activate. Okay, back to it.
Oh my god! I have never felt my content aware go off like this.
What?
This ducky is dangerous. You got that right.
This one gives off very sexual energy, very profanity-laced energy, very everything.
Aw.
If you're the least bit turned off by anything rude, I'd skip this one.
Okay, anything rude, I'm okay with. That we can do.
I dare you.
Say,
Nah, give me the full degeneracy.
On with the show. Show? What do you think, I'm giving it away for free, Four Eyes? Show's over. Everybody get the duck out.
Oh, wait, okay, hold on. First off, data decks. You've met Rebel, an obscene, angry, profanity-driven shit-talker. Skylar warned about content, but you said you were okay with it. Seems like Rebel didn't care. Likes, redacted. Dislikes, extremely redacted. Alright, find out Rebel's secret. Achieve a love ending with Rebel and ask about what that entails. Choose not to make a choice consistently. Okay, so just pick a non-option every... Okay, interesting. Okay. All right, let's check our Discord message, and then we'll probably need to wind it down. Oh, sorry, I have been very bad about this. Okay.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch.
Oh, Brian.
But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay, who are you?
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
You can see me?
I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. What'd you think? That I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful?
Whoa, chill out.
I'm sorry, that was rash. I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want.
So
But
I'm
I had no other
protecting it
choice.
now.
Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Damn! What, seriously?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Wow. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so... Doesn't appear like they're... Okay, there are autosaves. Excellent. Okay, so we'll do a new save. And then we will head to the main menu. Wait, how do I... Ah, there we go. Yep. Okay, yeah, this game is ridiculous. In all the best ways. I wish there were like a data dex on the main screen so you could see who you found and who you haven't found. But yeah, so yeah, date everything. You can go to like date everything. I think dateeverything.com. Oops, hold on. Let me actually, I forgot. Let me just come out of here. We'll exit out of the game. No, this is like the amount of talent, voice talent in this is fantastic. It's incredible to believe that they got all these folks up in here and doing all this. But yeah, let's see here. Dateeverything.com. It's available on like all the platforms, all the things. It's out right now. There is a special edition as well that is called the Lavish Edition. It's DLC. It may not be available on every platform. But it also includes the microtransaction, the actual deluxe edition itself, a red shirt that will be commented on, phone backgrounds, customizable phone menu, and an art book, and the 4 hours of original soundtrack. So yeah, that's in the store for $8. There's also a sale if you buy them together. You get a little savings. And yeah, my goodness. That is a lot of fun. And I look forward to getting back to it.